Just in case you didn't hear the sound of the internet breaking, Adele is coming back. Yes, the queen is back. Welcome back to True Celebrity Stories. It's great to meet again. In today's video, we'll talk about the story of how Adele unexpectedly shed most of her weight. But first, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. The singer stated earlier this month that she would release new music later this month. The single, which was released on October 15th, was her first in 6 years. After a 6-year break from music, Adele is finally preparing to release her next album. She's been living her best life for a long time, but her fans have observed a shift in her in recent years. She appears to be in good spirits, and she's now discussing the healthy lifestyle changes that helped her shed 100 pounds in 2 years. Adele's dramatic weight reduction drew out a lot of attention from her fans last year, especially after she uploaded multiple photographs of her slimmed-down body on social media. Still, in an interview, she stated that her weight loss wasn't quite as dramatic as it seemed. After Adele uploaded a photo of herself on Instagram on May 2020, people couldn't stop raving about her weight loss. She's now speaking out about how distressing she felt as a result of the often brutal public discussions about her body, as well as the link between how her body has evolved and taking care of her mental health. Also, Adele touched on the matter in her open November 2020 cover story for Vogue. She discusses the objectification of her body, anxiety, her relationship with fitness, the demands of stardom, going through a divorce, therapy, and working on her new album. Adele's weight loss announcement generated a frenzy of speculation about her nutritional adjustments, with many insiders alleging that the British singer adhered to a strict diet to achieve her objective. She was rumored to have followed intermittent fasting and the cert food diet to lose weight, two commonly held misconceptions she later debunked. "Ain't done that, no intermittent fasting, nothing," she said. In fact, when it comes to Adele's weight loss, it sounds like exercise has played a far more significant role than her food choices. "If anything, I eat more than I used to because I work out so hard," she revealed. Adele now follows a heavily active lifestyle, working out 3 times a day with a personal trainer. Because she was unemployed during the pandemic lockdown, she prioritized exercising more and quickly became addicted to breaking a sweat. The singer of Someone Like You is now a huge supporter of women's strength training, and she begins her days with an adrenaline-inducing weightlifting session. In the afternoon, she boxes or hikes before finishing the day with some old-fashioned cardio. Think Hyatt treadmill workouts and spin classes. In her words, "My body's been objectified my entire career. It's not just now," Adele said of the public uproar about her weight loss. "I understand why it's a shock. I understand why some women especially were hurt. Visually, I represented a lot of women, but I'm still the same person. The most challenging part of all that attention was the cruel comments women were making. Other women were having the most brutal conversations about my body," Adele said. "I was very fucking disappointed with that. That hurt my feelings." Adele also explained why she decided to lose weight in the first place. The singer was coping with a lot of stress and anxiety in 2019 as she went through numerous significant life changes. Personally, being divorced from Simon Konecki, professionally slowly recovering her voice following vocal cord surgery in 2017, and maritally becoming married to Simon Konecki. While many people had to face a lot of their demons while isolated and in lockdown during the pandemic, I did that the year before, Adele explained. Adele used exercise as a strategy to control her anxiety and prioritize her mental health throughout this period. "It was now my turn. I found I didn't have any anxiety when I was working out," Adele explained. According to Vogue, she's been doing weightlifting and circuit training every day for 3 years, sometimes twice if her anxiety is terrible. Adele stated that it had become an addiction in order for her to get her head right, and that she used exercise to assist with her worry rather than losing weight. She went on to say that she worked out with a trainer 3 times a day, but that this isn't necessarily doable for most people due to financial constraints, and it's also not really healthy. However, in recent interviews, the 33-year-old has made it clear that her goal with exercise was not to lose weight, but to help her cope with her anxiety, which was exacerbated by her divorce. "My anxiety was so terrible," she told British Vogue. "I learned a lot of tools in my therapy, but I also just go with it. I find the anxiety gets worse when you try to get rid of it." She added that working out made her feel better, claiming that it helped her cope with her anxiety. "I discovered I didn't have any anxiety when I was working out. It was never about shedding pounds. In an interview with Vogue, she stated, "I reasoned that if I can make my body physically strong, which I can feel and see, then perhaps one day I might make my emotions and intellect physically powerful as well." Adele ended up spending a lot of time working out, which she believed was vital at the time. She told Vogue it could have been knitting, but it wasn't. She worked out 2 or 3 times a day when it comes to exercise. Also, Adele mentioned numerous other mental health and self-care regimens that helped her get through that challenging year, in addition to regular workouts. "There were a lot of sound baths," says the narrator. "There was a lot of meditating involved." She said it was a lot of treatment, as well as a lot of time alone. It was also highly therapeutic to compose music. Over 2 years, the songwriter claims to have shed 100 pounds, but she didn't make a big deal about it at the time. "People are surprised that I didn't tell them about my weight loss journey. They're used to individuals documenting their lives on social media, and most people in my position would get a major deal with a diet company. I couldn't give a crap about it," she stated. "I did it for me, not for others. So what makes me think I'd ever share it? It does not pique my interest. It's my body after all." Adele also claims that she has never been on a diet, despite what the tabloids have claimed. "Because I work out so hard, I eat more than I used to," she explained. Revenge body was not one of the things people thought she lost weight for, but she responded to this rumor by saying it's completely absurd. People prefer to portray a divorced woman as being out of control, as if to say, "Oh, she must be crackers. She must have made up her mind to be a hoe. What is a woman without a spouse after all? It's bitch." And as always, she's crystal clear on one point. She's still and always has been about body positivity, regardless of her size. "For the past 12 years, people have been talking about my figure," Adele stated. "Before I lost weight, everyone used to talk about it. But anyway, I'm not bothered. To be body positive, you don't have to be overweight. You may be any shape or size. I'm still the same person," she explained to Vogue. "I was so delicate when I was writing it that I wanted to work with only a few people," Adele stated of the recording process for her new album. She noted that the new record is more focused on her patterns than on those of others. "I understood I was the issue," Adele explained, "because all the other records say, 'You did it. That's what you did. You're fucked. Why aren't you able to meet me?' Then I realized, oh shit, I'm the center of attention. Perhaps it's me." She created the lyrics of the songs on her new album in response to her son Angelo's simple yet difficult to answer divorce queries. "What happened to your affection for my father?" And I'd say, "I love your dad. Simply put, I'm not in love. I can't explain it to a 9-year-old, Adele explained. One recording contains excerpts from her talks with Angelo, which her therapist had advised her to record. Adele's anxiety was unexpected, as it often is with mental health issues, and it would ebb and flow from one day to the next. "I'd have a wonderful night with my friends, and then I'd wake up feeling like a tsunami was coming for me," she explained. Adele revealed something a friend said to her one evening while consoling her that has stuck with her. "I was thinking to myself, when am I going to stop feeling like this? In due course," they said. "Yeah, but how much time?" I wondered. Adele recalled something, and one of them sobbed and said, "I don't know, it's going to be an adventure," she continued. And that was the case. Finally, according to what she posted on Twitter recently, her new album will be available in November. We've made it to the end of this video, so what do you think? There's nothing much to say over here. We can all agree that the Queen will again break the internet. But please share your thoughts with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Oh, and turn on post notifications. Now, if you'll excuse me, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.